From the rinks in Hauppauge, New York, it's time for Suffolk County High School Hockey League. First of 6 games tonight here at the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. Kicking things off on the South Rink. It's a freshman matchup between the Sachem Warriors and the Middle Country Cougars. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brady Campbell with you on the call for the first of 3 matchups here in the South Rink. First of 6 overall at the rinks for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on the LI Sports Network. These 2 teams coming into this one looking for big-time wins, especially for the Cougars of Middle Country. They're 3-5-1 on the year, 7 points. That's 10th place in the freshman division. Last time out, though, over the holiday break, December 13th was their last game, a 4-1 win over Smithtown Hauppauge Blue. So trying to get a little bit of a win streak going here and give themselves a realistic shot here in the final few months. Happy New Year to those of you tuning in as we're back for our second night of Suffolk County hockey in the year 2025. In that game for Middle Country, McCarthy, Riley, Moringer, and Maresca got the goals. Only that 1 goal allowed by the goaltender Jack LaSala. And they're looking to pick up a big 2 points in this one against a good Warriors team. 6-2-1 on the year, 14 points, 6th place in the freshman division. Their last time out back on December 14th, a 7-2 win over Ward Melville. And that game featured 2 goals from Chase Gandolfo as well as Luke Keenan, and only 2 goals allowed from Ryan Bello between the pipes in this one as warm-ups just concluding here at the rinks, and we're just about set to go for freshman hockey for the SCHSHL. Got 2 varsity games coming up as well over on the North Rink. 2 JV games follow this one here on the South Rink tonight, so plenty of good hockey to kick things off here in the year 2025 as the teams will skate to their benches. And we're just about set to go for puck drop, but we'll be right back here on the LI Sports Network as we get set for puck drop between the Cougars and the Warriors. Welcome back to the rinks as we're just about set for puck drop between Sachem and Middle Country here. First of 6 games on the LI Sports Network here at the rinks for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Freshman game to kick things off. And we'll look at the starting goalies here for Sachem. Defending the goal to the right, number 30, James Bourgoin. He's started 5 games, 10 goals allowed in the year, a solid 2.01 goals against. And he's 3-1-1 on the season, looking to pick up another Big win, meanwhile, on the other side. It's Jack LaSalle for Middle Country, 31 in white. 2 games started, 16 goals allowed, 3.93 goals against. He's 3-1-0 on the season. So both goalies off to a strong start in the 2024 portion of the season, looking to keep things going into 2025. First freshman game of the year set to go. Puck is down and we are underway. Middle Country going left to right in the white uniforms. Going right to left is Sachem in the road grays. As Middle Country controls the opening faceoff with a turnover just inside the blue line, and Sachem will clear here. And start back the other way. That's Nicholas Apatisano who will play it around the boards and in deep. Picked up behind the net now, looking for some help as Chase Gandolfo tries to spin it to the corner. Picked off there, but Gandolfo read the pass, took it away, and sent it cross ice. O'Connor tries to swing it towards the front, picked off. And Middle Country looking to start back the other way. Jack Conlon will dump it in as the Cougars make a few changes. And Sachem looking to get the puck out of his own here. Near turnover. Now the puck pinned against that far side half wall. And Sachem able to come away with it. But then a turnover. And Middle Country doing a good job of not allowing Sachem to get out easily here or at all. Apatisano will finally skate it out and feed it across to Gandolfo with some room to skate over the line. Gandolfo winds and fires and knocks the stick out of the defender's hand. Picks it up on the other side, tries to center, comes back to the point. Krush will poke it back behind the net. Reversed up the boards. Maresca tried to tap it out. It was held in. Big hit there, down low, as Mason LaSalle just stepped into Gregory Mast. Both players get up. Puck in the corner now, fed back to the point. Krush holds it in, drag, shoots. Easy blocker save for LaSalle. Up the boards now. Maresca tries to backhand it out. It's held in. Manetta moving to the circle with it. Tried to feed it across. It came back to him. And then his pass towards the point, picked off and dumped down the ice. Could be an icing here. Doesn't have enough juice to get to the line. It does. And so the faceoff will come back into the Middle Country zone with 2 minutes and a second gone in the hockey game. And it'll be a face-off to the left here of Jack LaSalle. And it's one back to the corner by Middle Country, but they turned it over. And now just inside the line, they're able to work it out. Could be a 2-on-1 here for the Cougars. Derek Johnson feeds it across, and that one just hopped over the stick of Hill. He'll get some help there, and the puck reversed around behind the net. Johnson takes the puck away. Swings it back around the boards. Pinching down, Ian Groshans keeps it moving. Now Sachem looking to clear it out. Near turnover there just inside the blue line. Johnson gloves it down and holds it in. Johnson to the circle. Feed across, they score! Middle Country strikes first. Good steal there by Derek Johnson. And he outweights the goaltender before feeding it across to Orban. With the wide open net, taps it home. 1-0 lead for Middle Country. And they're off to the start that they were looking for. For Orban, that's his 4th of the season to get the Cougars out in front. Johnson with his team leading 12th point and his 4th assist to go along with his 8 goals on the year. Sachem looking to answer. They'll just throw it into the Middle Country zone. The flex out to center. Avery Riling backhands it towards the blue line. It was taken away, and here comes Sachem. 2-on-2 over the line. To the corner. Centering pass picked off. A good read right in front, and here comes Middle Country back the other way. Puck dumped in to the far corner. First one on it, Joseph Ilg tries to move it up the boards quickly. A good read to step down and take it away by Moringer. Tries to move it towards the front. The save was made by Bourgogne. and Sachem coming back the other way. It's Patrick Loeb swings it in, and the puck will be played by LaSala. Stepping off the bench to take it up at Desano. Keeps it moving to Kalber. His shot missed wide. Up at Desano keeps the forecheck on. Swings the puck back around the net. First one landed here. Colmar has a little bit of room, and he'll fire it out of his own, and a good pass that was. And a possible chance here. High shot knocked down. Rebound was there. And quickly hustling back to take it away was, Vincent Donahue. As Sachem back the other way. Trying to answer now. O'Connor shot blocked. A pass in front. And his stick was tied up. Back to the point now. Cleared out of the zone by Middle Country. It looks like this will go down for another icing call. It will. Faceoff comes back to the Cougars end. 10:19 to go. First period. 1-0. Middle Country out in front. Be another face-off here to the far circle, the left of LaSala, and won cleanly once again by the Cougars. Looking for an outlet. Look out. Dangerous pass there, but smooth takeaway. And starting back up the ice with it is Ty Shimkus, but he turned it over. Taken right back, though. Here come the Cougars again, trying to turn into a rush. Hill throws it towards the net. It's deflected, and the save made by Bourgogne. Someone got a stick on that. I believe it was Johnson in front. And Bourgogne was just able to get enough of it to knock it behind the net. Sachem now will clear it out. And Johnson hustling back on it. As the Warriors try to complete a wholesale change, they'll get it in time as Johnson moves over the line, goes to take the shot. He fanned on it. And Sachem now back the other way. Over the line with speed is Mass. Tried to feed it across to Bryan and missed him. Taken behind the net now. Centering pass gets through everybody. Still loose in the circle, though. And Bryan works it to the near side half wall. Behind the net. It's Mason LaSala throws it ahead. It's held in, though, by Kreusch. Second try, though, will get it out to Johnson. But a takeaway. This will be onside. Here comes Sachem back the other way. 2-on-1. Mass drag. Shoots! And getting a piece of it was LaSala. A nice, well-executed 2-on-1, but LaSala got across and just got a piece of it with the arm. As Middle Country now will clear it out. Make a change or two. This one dumped in from the red line. Now turning with his Shimkus, looking for some help. And now taken away. Mineta tried to feed it to Bryan, driving the goal. Couldn't get it through. Kreusch follows it up. His one-timer got blocked. Mineta for Kreusch. Drag, shoots, and that one scooped up off the ice by Jack LaSala with 8:16 to go in the opening frame. Some good pressure by Sachem here after giving up the opening goal. But LaSala doing the job. Another defensive zone draw win for Middle Country, but they give it away again. Here's Hill, centering pass just on the wrong side of Feely, who turned and shot it, got blocked. Keenan on it, back to the point. Shot along the ice, deflected and then blocked. And here comes Middle Country back the other way. A takeaway right at the blue line by Ilg. Ilg throws it on for a teammate. That's Carley. Drops it back for Ilg. Ilg with a nice move to the backhand. Tried to feed it towards the front. It was knocked away. Kalber just held it in at the blue line. And Keenan will get on it. Deflected towards the blue line. Cleared all the way down. This could be another icing against Middle Country. It will be. As that one was sent the length of the ice by Dylan DeCaro. So the Cougars guilty of a few icings here in the early going. They've been able to win the ensuing faceoffs. Sachem, though, still getting some chances here early on. I'd say they've controlled the majority of the play thus far. Still find themselves down 1-0 in the middle of the first period. They held that one in as well. Only for a moment, though. Second try gets it out. Mitchell back on it. The captain of this Sachem team, Jack Mitchell, feeds it ahead. A great read there by Liam McCarthy, though. And he's able to dump it in. Just inside the blue line, though, and it's returned to Mitchell. He was taken off the puck. This one sent ahead. Could be an on-man rush here from Middle Country, but hustling back to thwart that. Great play made by Carly. Mitchell having trouble settling it and gave it away. Could be a chance here for the Cougars. Wraparound try and the save made by Bourgogne. Centering pass gets all the way through. That was Moringer who tried the wraparound. Mitchell on it. Up the boards it goes. And here's Minakazi. Gets the blue line. Having some trouble getting it deep though. He's tied up. Eventually takes it back in the corner. Swings it towards the front, looking for McIntyre. Gets kicked out to the blue line. A hard one-timer save, and the rebound denied as well. Two big saves again from LaSalle to keep his team ahead 1-0. Starting pass there, blocked out to the point. And a heavy shot there from the blue line by Mitchell. Good initial save, rebound McIntyre. And another good stop by LaSalle. Middle Country controlling the defensive zone draw here. Hill looking for a breakaway opportunity. Johnson didn't see him. Johnson will chip it around the defender, though, and chase after it. Gets in the corner now, back out to the blue line. Point shot gets all the way through, and that one hit the mask of Bourgogne. He's able to snag it, though, and hold on. 5:48 to go. First period of play. 1-0 lead for Middle Country. On the fourth goal of the season for Edward Orban. Here's another chance. A backhand try from Hill along the ice, sticked away. This one thrown around the board. Zachary Wellman trying to get it out. Had some trouble with it up at Desano. Almost got it out. That could have been a 2-on-1 if he did. And eventually comes out to center. Gandolfo for up at Desano. Takes it wide. Dealing with a checker, moves it around the net. Cuts back in the corner. Looking for some help. Now gets tied up to the corner. Gandolfo able to help him out, but it's thrown out to the point. Held in. Wellman trying to move towards the slot. Lost the handle. Johnson poked it. He's up ahead with Orban and Hill. And the nice toe drag there by Johnson. Moves towards the slot, and then his shot pass was blocked off to the corner. Great opportunity there for Johnson Middle Country. But good hustle by Wellman, and now here comes Sachem. Back the other way. Up at Desano. Tries to split the D, gets through, but couldn't get a shot away as his stick was lifted at the last moment. Orban chips it ahead. Donahue hustling back on that, just keeping it away from two Cougars. Now up ahead for Gandolfo over the line. He'll flip it to the corner and head off for a change. Mineta, 66 in gray, first one on it. Mineta trying to move it through a couple defenders and was unable to. As now Orban tries to bring it in. He was helped out by DeCaro. Puck tied up at the blue line now. And chipped just beyond. Groshans goes D to D for Jackalar. Now swung on for DeCaro. DeCaro stays with it. In the circle, it's going to have a chance. Shoots in the save made by Bourgogne. Sachem now looking to head up ice with it. Mineta on for Mast. Gregory Mast to the outside. Saucer pass gets all the way across. A shot and a save made by LaSalle. Mast with the steal though. Looking towards the front. Mineta shoots and he scores. It's stuck in the back of the net there. And he ties the game at 1 as he roofed the puck. Couldn't tell for sure at first. You'll see it here gets stuck behind that back bar in the net. Just a perfectly placed shot there over the right shoulder to tie the game for the Warriors. Big time goal for Mineta and the Warriors. 3.5 to go. First period, we're tied at 1. Can the Cougars respond, regain the lead for Mineta? That's his 7th goal on the season to go along with his 1 assist. Here he is again, 66 in gray over the line. Mineta cuts towards the slot, takes the shot and just missed. Maybe getting a piece of it with the glove was LaSala. Mitchell on it. He's able to hold it in. A couple whacks now down low. Mineta has Mass going to the goal. Tries to swing it towards the front. Picked off. Mitchell held it in, but toe picked and was able to hold it in just long enough to keep it away from a 2-on-1 chance for Middle Country. Now around the boards. Stepping down Mitchell again. Mineta trying to take it back. However, McCarthy on it. Tries to go behind the net with him. We have their game's first penalty coming up. Looked to be a tripping call there. And it will be against Aiden Kolmar heading off. So first power play of the game will go to Sachem. And right off the face-off, it rolls on goal and smothered by LaSalle. So we'll do it again from the right of the net. Tied up. Johnson won it, but towards the front. Could be a chance for Keenan. Tried to swing it on the backhand. Couldn't get it through. And now Johnson starting the other way, short-handed over the line. Cuts towards the middle. He went down. No call on the play. And now Sachem coming back. Here's Feely over the line. Feely drops it for Ilg. Ilg cuts back. Saucers it all the way across. A nice pass there. But the shot blocked. And now Johnson trying to take it the other way, short-handed again. Derek Johnson, a nice move, trying to catch up to it. On the other side from the circle was Same. Rebound left there in the slot. Turning was Orban. He fired it wide. 100 seconds to go here in period number 1. A minute 10 on the penalty. As Feely with the defender stumbling down here with a nice move. Feely tried to take it to the net. He lost the handle at the last moment. And driving in, nearly getting shot away was Loeb. 0-0, cuts back. Shot blocked. Loeb back on it. Feeds to the cross. Wellman down low. Loeb calling for it. He was wide open there in the slot. Instead, a shot towards the net, gloved and held. Strong first period for Sachem. They found themselves down 1-0 with a good response since. Majority of the chances headed towards Jack LaSalle, but he's been equal to the task on just about all of them. In the corner. Tried to get it in front to McIntyre. Is picked off, and Hill clears it out. Wellman on it. Ahead for Loeb. Loeb turns it up ice. Pressured by 2 Cougars. That's Groshans and DeCaro. Still was able to bring it in onside, but lost the handle, and DeCaro swings it to the point. A one-timer here, just missed from Wellman. Final minute of play, first period, 15 seconds to go on the power play. Loeb lost it to Hill, ahead for DeCaro, tries to poke it through Wellman. It's a foot race, and Wellman strongly takes that puck away. Final seconds ticking off the man advantage. Big kill there for the Cougars. Final 20 to go. Loeb swings it in behind the net. LaSala back on it. And this one wrapped around the boards. Here's Hill trying to catch up to it, but it'll go all the way down. Kalber back on it in the final 10. Nearly gave it away. Stays with it though. Trying to create one more chance here for Sachem. 3 seconds. And lost the handle. That'll do it for the first period of play. Edward Orban struck first, getting Middle Country on the board, but the game quickly tied up by Mineta, Vincent Mineta of the Sachem Warriors, and it's a 1-1 score after the first 15 minutes. We'll be back momentarily for the second period here on LI Sports Network. And welcome back for the second period here on LI Sports Network. SCHSHL back in full swing after the holiday break. And the first freshman game of 2025 tied at 1 apiece as we get start for the second period. Middle Country and Sachem. The Cougars in Middle Country just killing off a power play there or a penalty kill. Power play for Sachem to end the first period of play. Cougars struck first on the goal by Edward Orban. It was quickly, though, tied up by Vincent Mineta in the first period, mainly controlled by Sachem. Now we're underway here in period number 2 as that pass just hopped the stick of Maresca. Kalber back ahead. That one deflected in by Gandolfo, and he'll be the first one on it. Chase Gandolfo around the net. Back for Donahue. Swings it back behind. Now wrapped around the boards, McCarthy. Give it up to O'Connor. O'Connor throws it towards the front. Only a Cougar there to stick it away. And now with speed, trying to move over the line there quickly was Colmar, who's taken the only penalty thus far. Tripping call there late in the first. McCarthy fanned on his try towards the net, and now taken away. Could be an on-man rush here for Sachem. Over the line. Saucer pass gets through everybody and goes off to the corner. Now up and down they go. Derek Johnson back the other way for Middle Country. Johnson for Orban. Tries to backhand it towards the front. Mitchell got his skates in the way there to block the pass. Orban giving Mitchell some trouble and now takes the puck back. High slot now to the point. Moving with it. Shimkus throws it back behind. So right back up to the half wall. Mitchell chops at it and will get it out of the zone. And LaSala hustles back on the fend on the pass. Gandolfo took it away, but accidentally brought it back over the line. And so Sachem will have to touch up. They're in the middle of a line change here on the wrong side of the blue line, so they're still offside. And that allows Mason LaSala to backhand it in behind the net. Mineta at the puck, throws it ahead, and now Sachem heading back the other way. Pass on the stick of Mast. Couldn't quite handle it, though. Now Shimkus back the other way with speed. Ty Shimkus. Puck knocked off his stick. Now tries to pick it up in the corner. He stumbles down. And staying with it is Jackson Croix. Moves it up for Mast. Good pick up there by Mineta. Driving in. Mineta to the forehand. Backhand to pass towards the front. And Jess getting back in time to take it away was LaSala. And now here comes Johnson. Derek Johnson tries to step through. He does. Johnson couldn't quite get the handle. But still throws it towards the front. An Orban shot got deflected over the net. That close to a lead once again for Middle Country. Still with the puck. Johnson will play it behind. Orban quickly moves it up the boards. Only Mast was there, but he'll leave it for a teammate. And Wellman, who will start up. Wellman over the line. Trying to step around Groshans, who took him to the boards. Knocked him down, and it's a penalty call. And Groshans will be heading off. Strong play there, perhaps too strong. So Sachem will head back to the power play. And the hooking call is the call. Didn't really see the hook necessarily. Could have been interference or something like that. You didn't really get a stick in there, but that is the call. So Sachem back to the power play. Trying to go in front for the first time tonight. And off the face-off, Donahue back behind. Ilg. Back to the point. Kalber, Drake shoots. Looking for a deflection. Scooped up just in time by LaSala. Otherwise, it would have been a wide open net to look at there. For it looks like Luke Keenan was in front. And that was Keenan. Well, just able to scoop it up in time there. Jack LaSala, good alert play. Off the face-off. Clearing attempt blocked. Now comes to McCarthy, who'll send it the length of the ice. Just over 11 minutes to go here, second period. 1-1 tie between the Sachem Warriors and the Middle Country Cougars. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks in Hauppauge, New York. South Rink to be specific, as Ilg ups it for Feely. Could be numbers here over the line. Feely takes it to the outside. Had some trouble with it. Wraps it around the boards. Apadesano waiting. Band on the first pass, now moves it down. Ilg. Nice feed across. Kalber couldn't settle it initially. Quickly goes D to D. Donahue towards the front, deflected down. Loose right in front of the crease and cleared all the way down. Bourgoin waiting on it, keeps it moving. 45 to go on the man advantage for Sachem. Here's Kalber up the ice. 3 and white. Nice move to get to the outside. Now driving in, takes the shot, and LaSala holds on to it. Just able to squeeze there. 37 to go on the power play. And Jack LaSala's had himself a great game so far, facing a majority of the chances in the hockey game. Off the face-off, clearing attempt here. Mitchell waiting for it, holds it in. Has some time, takes a shot, and that one goes wide. That shot fanned on. Second try, holds it in. Could be a chance here down low, and that pass just out of the reach of Apadesano. Cleared all the way down. Mitchell, hands on the pass. Comes back to the point. Kolmar on it. Wraps it back around the boards. Quickly on this one, Carly moves to the head. Hops the stick of O'Connor. Tries to poke it on for Apadesano. He does. Now he'll head to the net. Apadesano on it. Centering pass. Deflected and picked off. Could have been a breakaway attempt there. Instead, it looks like it'll be another icing here against Middle Country. Just as the penalty expires, and we're back to 5-a-side. So another big kill there for the Cougars. 9:27 to go, still 1-1. So the Cougars trying to get a little win streak going. Back from 2024 now into 2025 and get themselves back in the standings here. Here's Kolmar. Separated from the puck there. Great play that was by Ilg, or rather Kreusch. Still able to move it around, though. Comes back to the point. Held in. Johnson backhands it towards the front. Another play there by Kreusch to keep it away from the front of the net. Backhands it ahead. Picked off, and a good read by Wellman. Kept it moving for Minikazi. Tried to return it to him, but that one taken away by Johnson. Johnson over the line, and that one just offside. Step ahead of the play there was Michael Riley. The call is for the whistle. Face off just outside the Sachem end. And Johnson wins the face-off back for Jacquelart. And Joseph Jacquelart back on it. Swings it ahead off the stick of Mineta. Got through for Hill. Tried to feed across for Orban. Taken away by Wellman. Over the line. Wellman trying to settle it. Get it to the net. Unable to do so. Now a few players go down. Johnson emerges with the puck. Derek Johnson over the line. To the slot. Drag shoots. I don't know if Bourgoin ever saw it, but it missed wide. Now swung towards the front. Just out of the reach of Hill. Kreusch backhands it up the wall. Comes back to him. Now we'll try to wrap it around the boards, and that'll do the job. Bryan hustling after her, trying to beat Jacquelart to the puck. And tied up in the corner. And Jacquelart was able to get the puck. Almost put it into a dangerous area there. They get the clear though. Mineta back on it. Ice looking up ice. Tried to feed Kreusch, the defenseman, on a possible breakaway attempt. That one offside as Groshans. Hard to tell if he actually brought that one in. Linesman might have jumped the gun a little bit there, but offside the call. Ilg and Takaro take the draw. Ilg wins it forward. Gets the red line, now the blue. Taken to the boards there. Takaro tries the backhand to the head. McCarthy trying to help him out. Or rather, that's Ryling. Now, Lasala up the boards. Comes back to him. Another try. Gets past his teammate Ryling and out of his own. Donahue back on it. Ed for Keenan. Popped off his stick right to Shimkus. Now this one ahead for Conlon. On for Ryling. Nice move. Couldn't pick it up on the other side, though. And then that one just out of the reach of Conlon. Ilg back the other way. So we're past the halfway point of the hockey game. 1-1 score. Ilg trying to change that. His shot was blocked. Takaro on for McCarthy. Fanned on the initial dump in. And does the job on the second one. Galber having some trouble with the puck in his skates there. Ryling on it in the corner. Avery Ryling lost the handle though, and Ilg takes it. Moves it quickly for Feely. Feely. Nice spin move. Feely towards the front. Takes a shot at the post. Oh, what a move. And a good shot as well. Caught the iron though. Stays out. Here's Feely again. Has some teammates driving towards the net. Around the goal. Looking for the open man. Swings it towards the front. Knocked away. O'Connor takes it on the back end. Now forehand scores! Sachem takes the 2-1 lead. On the goal from James O'Connor. Get another look at it here. The Warriors buzzing a bit again. O'Connor in traffic. Able to go to his backhand quick and then get the shot away forehand. Might have deflected a little bit there and fooled Lasala as it just squeaked by him. And Sachem with their first lead of the game. Looking for more here. O'Connor hustling after it. We'll get to it behind the net. Tries to throw it back to the point. Mitchell waiting for it. Throws it back down, but it was taken away. Could be a chance up ice here. Mitchell got a piece of it. McIntyre, or McCarthy, excuse me. Very close to offside. He was onside. Threw it towards the front, and Maresca had his stick checked by Mitchell. Good hustle there by Mitchell after the turnover. To keep it a 2-1 game. Now back the other way comes Sachem, and they're guilty of offside with 5:25 to play in the period. For James O'Connor, just his second goal of the year, his 7th point. And it's a big one to get his team out in front. Face-off just outside the Cougar zone here. That is O'Connor who wins the draw. Look out, that one almost went into the bench. Gandolfo kept it from doing so. Big hit there. Apadesano knocked to the ice by Maresca. Mitchell took the puck meanwhile. He was separated from it. Gandolfo, though, tries to swing it towards the front. No one home there for Sachem. O'Connor just stable to hold it in. No. Offside the call. Another close one. Been a few close calls for both teams there at the blue line. And offside here as both teams will make changes. Overall, though, a great shift there for James O'Connor. Gets his team in front. Some good hustle as well up and down the ice. Meanwhile, speaking of hustle, here's Derek Johnson quickly weaving his way over the blue line out to the corner. Tried to center it. Knocked down. Still loose there right in the circle. And eventually rescued and taken away by Loeb, who will get it out. And a turnover. Could be a breakaway here. That's Minakazi moving in on the forehand. And he was taken down. We do, I believe, get a penalty. Ref didn't have his arm up, but blows the whistle. Jacob Minakazi there, a partial breakaway. And it looks like the third power play of the game coming up here for Sachem, as it's the second penalty taken by Aiden Colmar. And now Sachem with a golden opportunity to go up 2 here with 4:36 to go in the second period. Off the face-off behind the net, tied up, now wrapped around. Kreusch held it in, couldn't find the puck. Johnson takes it, they'll try to turn it into a breakaway. trying to get around Wellman. Johnson to the net, one-handed on save, and then he scores on the rebound. A short-handed goal for Derek Johnson ties the game for Middle Country. Just able to pick it up here on the other side. Get the angle on Wellman, drive to the net, and he got that first shot off one-handed. Wellman lost both his stick and his glove, and then Johnson just able to squeeze that rebound. Past Bourgogne to tie it. Now here he is again, trying to give his team the lead. That shot deflects to the corner. And this time Donahue separates him from the puck. Fanned on the outlet pass. Held in again. Some momentum here possibly for Middle Country after that shorthanded goal. Still 80 seconds to go on the power play for Sachem. Not the start they wanted. Pass through Brian. Shimkus on it. Quickly turning. Ty Shimkus gets the blue line, dumps it in, and will head off for a change. Halfway through the power play. It's been all Middle Country so far. As here's Brian over the line. Brian to the circle. Throws one towards the net, but wide. Donahue tried to throw it towards the net. It was knocked down. Held in though. Mineta works his way to the slot. He's got one already. That shot blocked. Rebound taken back. And starting out with it, Johnson again. Johnson to the outside. Tries to squeeze it through, and keeping his stick down there was Bourgogne to make the save. Now here comes Sachem back the other way, 3-on-2. Mineta drops it. Mast across just on the wrong side of Brian. Now tries to throw towards the front. And getting a piece of that one was LaSala. Just got his stick on it to keep it out. 3-on-2 turns into a broken play. A nice feed across. And it looks like that one actually hits the post, but then bounces back towards the crease. And able to keep it out on that second try. That second bounce was LaSala. Cleared out. Final 10 to go on the man advantage. Mitchell on it. Ahead for Gandolfo. Gets the red line, dumps it in. That'll do it for the power play. -1 for Sachem. As they're unable to convert and gave up that early goal to Derek Johnson to tie the game. Here's Mitchell to the outside. 2.5 to go in the second period. He's taken to the boards, tries to throw it towards the front. There was a scramble momentarily, but Mitchell took it. Backhands it across, a nice feed there. Gandolfo moving behind the net. Defender stumbles down as Gandolfo works his way to the circle. Down for O'Connor, couldn't quite handle the pass. Now turning with it. McIntyre in front, his pass gets through to the point. Shot though blocked. And cleared out of the zone by DeCaro. Mitchell quickly ahead, trying to catch Middle Country here in the change. O'Connor picks it up and pass on the wrong side of Apatisano with 100 seconds to go in the period. Apatisano goes down, gets back to his feet though, and takes the puck. In the circle, tried to throw it to the point there. Mitchell started to move to the other side and wasn't able to get back to hold it in. Apatisano will swing it right back in. Jackalar will be the first one on it. Sachem completing a line change. Ilg took the puck away. Ilg has a man going to the net. Tried to backhand it through. It got blocked by Jackalar. Ilg keeps it moving for Keenan. His pass blocked. And Takaro starts ahead with it. Hill sticks it out of the zone. Wellman sends it right back ahead for Ilg. Ilg on for Kreusch. Now Wellman for Keenan into the zone. Leaves it for Kreusch. Backhands it deeper. Ilg picks it up. Ilg from the goal line almost was able to roof it. Looks like there was a little bit of daylight. Just missed. Final half minute of the period. Backhanded towards the blue line. Hops the stick of Kreusch. Wellman on it. Could be a chance here for Middle Country in the final seconds. Roshan's over the line, lost the handle. Keenan trying to turn it back the other way. And Ilg will sweep it in. It's a foot race here. Feely gets to a first backhander and a big save by LaSala as the clock hits 10 seconds to go in the period. Middle Country around the boards. That should do it for the second. Wellman one more try at the horn. It wouldn't have counted had it gone anyway. 2-2 after 2. This time Sachem got their first lead of the game on the goal by James O'Connor, but then Derek Johnson, his team, leading 9th of the year, tied the game up short-handed. Plenty of chances on both ends, but we remain tied as we head to the final 15 minutes here on LI Sports Network. We are back for the start of period number 3 here on the LI Sports Network. Freshman action, Middle Country, Sachem, tied at 2 apiece heading into the third period of play. Teams will switch sides once again, and it should be an exciting final 15 here as both teams have kept it pretty tight the whole way. A few big penalty kills as well for Middle Country, which also include a shorthanded goal to get the game tied up at 2. Third period underway. Sent behind the net. Johnson on it. Johnson has some space. Drops it in the slot. Thrown towards the net. Blocked by Mineta. And he finds the puck. Tries to throw the head. Picked off. Good read by Colmar. Steps in. Shoot. Save. Rebound was left there at the side of the net. And rescued by Mineta. Dropped for Gregory Mast over the line. Mineta trying to settle it. Could not. Taken away by Colmar. And he'll just reverse it back behind his own net. Clearing attempt. Off the skate of Bryan. But kept moving the other way by Middle Country. Here they come over the line. Johnson cuts back for Colmar. Turns it to Johnson. Rolling puck, he settles it, backhands it towards, and that got through everybody there. Off to the far corner. Now skated back up by Jack Bryan. His pass picked off by Orban. Gets the red line, gets it in deep, and will head off for a line change. Now it's Donahue. Starts ahead for the Warriors. Up the boards. Picked up by Courtney McIntyre over the line. McIntyre cuts back. Donahue dumps that one down to the corner. Back up the boards it goes. Settled down for Mineta. Tried to step through. Couldn't. Donahue backs him up. Throws it towards the slot. Mass picks it up in the circle. Spins it across. Mineta settles. Shoots. Goes wide. Donahue on it. Back down. Shimkus. First one there. Up ahead for DeCaro. Lost the handle. Donahue will send it back ahead again. Shimkus keeps it moving for Mason LaSala. Good retrieval of the puck there by Dylan DeCaro. Drag, shoots, miss wide. And now Sachem back the other way. McIntyre dumps it in just shy of the red line there, and this will go for an icing against Sachem. 12:33 to go. Face-off coming back down in the Warriors' end. Mentioned Sachem 6-1 on the year. 6 plays, 14 points. Trying to pick up a big 2 here tonight before their next game on the 13th. 6:20 p.m. against East Islip. East Islip, a very good team as well. Meanwhile, Middle Country, 3-5-1, trying to pick up a big win themselves before their next game on the 10th, 7:10 p.m. against Pat Med, as that shot missed wide. Wellman on it. Both those games can be seen here on the LI Sports Network as McIntyre is able to swing it deeper. But it's Moringer wrapping it around the boards. Maresca beaten to the puck by Wellman. Now Moringer again, knocked down by Wellman. McIntyre takes it, drops it for Loeb. Loeb tries to keep it moving, gets to the puck, and dumps it back behind again. Off the outside of the net. And now Sachem takes it away. A chance McIntyre was parked in front. They couldn't get the pass through. Still loose at the top of the crease. And cleared away towards the slot. Sachem able to hold it in, at least for the moment. And still able to hold it in. Sachem here with a good offensive zone shift. McIntyre lost the handle, and that one just out of the reach of Wellman. And now the zone. Maresca giving it a run here towards the end of his shift. Wellman gets there first. And we'll feed it ahead. And look out there to flex into the Cougar bench with 11:13 to play in period number 3. Strong shift there for Sachem again. He's unable to get that last pass or that shot towards the net. Here's Derek Johnson, though. He can make things happen. Here he is. Drops it for Hill. The saucer pass just hopped over his stick. Returns it back down for Johnson. Gandolfo will swing it out of the zone. Shimkus waiting on it. Ahead for Orban. Orban turning, trying to find a lane in. Dumps it ahead and will beat Mitchell to the puck. Orban, he has one tonight. Tried to swing it towards the front. It didn't get through. Mitchell leaning on him is able to separate him from the puck. Doors it ahead. Apatisano couldn't reach it, but will now take possession. Mitchell fanned on the pass. That could have been dangerous. Middle Country, though, was set to clear the zone. Now Apatisano on it. Cross-ice feed off the boards to Gandolfo. Gandolfo for Apatisano. Over the line to the outside. Swings it towards the front. And it is under LaSala. It stays out of the net. A dangerous pass there by Apatisano. Deflected on goal. And once again, Jack LaSala alert and is able to hold it to a 2-2 tie still, with just over 10 minutes to play in period number 3. Off the face-off, Ilk at the half wall tries to feed it through for Feely. Picked off, and here comes DeCaro back the other way. Unsettled and wrapped around the boards by Conlon. DeCaro on it, dealing with Kalber. DeCaro, though, took it away. Return feed now goes back behind for Hill, trying to wrap it through. And getting to the post was Bourgogne. Donahue will clear the zone. This will go all the way down for another icing here against Sachem. As the clock down to 9.5 to play, still knotted up at 2. Both these teams looking to get a big win here in the freshman division for the SCHSHL. Off the face-off, tied up in the circle. Now kicked back to the near side circle and cleared out of the zone. Skated ahead by Kalberer. Tried to bring it to the front, lost the handle. Settles in the circle. Minakazi tried to step through, lost it, and Shimkus picks it up. Shimkus back the other way. Over the line, tried to step around Kalber. Might have been gone if he was able to do so. But Kalber with the long stick able to take the puck away, at least for the moment. Tied up at the half wall now. Moved on deeper. Moringer gets there. Tried to backhand it towards the front. It deflects off the outside of the goal. Loeb. Give it away. Moringer. It was taken off his stick, and now McIntyre starts ahead. Courtney McIntyre over the blue line. McIntyre cuts the slot, shoots, deflects over the goal. And kept away from the net. Now Reiling trying to start back the other way for Middle Country. Gets the red line, sends it across for LaSala, who turns and fires it deep. And Reiling gets there with Kreusch. Kreusch fires it up the boards. Orban was there to hold it in. Back down for Reiling. Taken away, though, by Kreusch, who starts ahead with it. Gets the red line, tries to feed it through for Bryan. It was deflected. Held in here by Mineta. Mineta has some room to skate to the circle. Shoots, a save made. It's under LaSala, and he's got it. With 7:50 to go, approaching the halfway point of the third period. Jack LaSala's been busy again and comes up with another big stop to keep the game tied. Face-off win here by Sachem. Look out, nearly a takeaway that had Middle Country going back the other way. Instead, Mineta shoots, save made, and the rebound cleared away. Wellman ties up with Johnson. Wellman just swings it towards the front off a skate and goes behind the net. Cleared up the boards, gets through Kreusch, and it's going to be a breakaway here for Derek Johnson. He's got one tonight. Johnson moves in, tries to go 5-hole, and then scores on the rebound. Derek Johnson, second of the game, gives Middle Country the lead back. It's a turnover there as it kicks out of the zone, and Johnson tries to go 5-hole there. Good save, Borgoyne, but the rebound right back to him, and he roofs it to tie the game up, or excuse me, give Middle Country the lead back at 3-2. 7:22 to play. As they control the ensuing face-off as well. Pass nearly picked off there by Gandolfo at the blue line. Dump back in, and now Colmar starts ahead with it. Colmar moving his way through neutral ice, takes the shot, deflects into the netting out of play. And the face-off will likely stay in the Sachem end here, as Middle Country will make some changes. Johnson, second of the game. He's now reached double digits in goals for the season, to put his team back in front with 7 minutes to go. Middle Country looking to take a 2-goal lead. That one, though, taken away by Gandolfo. His pass hit off the skates of O'Connor. Apatisano. Nearly a takeaway. DeCaro able to take it away, but they really didn't have possession there when the puck went in offside. And so 6:41 to go. The faceoff comes back out. Controlled here by Kalber. Up for O'Connor. On for Apatisano. That one's onside. Apatisano trying to bring the puck with him, having a little bit of trouble doing so. Now in the corner, behind for O'Connor. Tries to take the sharp angle try, and LaSala's got it. Pinned underneath the pad. Another big save there in tight. Another offensive zone draw, though, coming here for the Warriors. Spent a good amount of this hockey game in the Middle Country end. I'd say less and less, though, as the game has gone on, as this could be another 2-on-1. Kalber hustling to it, and he just got his stick on the puck to knock it away from McCarthy. Otherwise, it could have been a breakaway, possibly a 2-on-0 there. Meanwhile, Mitchell storming back the other way. Mitchell tries to step through, lost the handle. Puck was loose for a moment, but LaSala to the blue line, held in. Ill trying to step in front of Shimkus there. Mitchell holds it in. Quickly moves it for Keenan. Down for Ilg. To the point. Kalber on it. And oh, he missed it. And now hustling after it is Maresca, but Kalber beat him to it again. Now Kalber weaves his way through neutral ice over the line. Takes the shot, blocked. Johnson tries to turn into another breakaway. A defenseman hops off the bench. Still an on-man rush, though. Johnson drags, shoots, deflected wide by Donahue. Swung right back through the top of the crease. No one there. Just over 5 minutes to play. LaSala drags, shoots. That'll go wide. Moringer puts a shoulder into Donahue. Donahue still came away with the puck. And outlets to Keenan, who will dump it in and go off for a change. 5 minutes to go, third period, 3-2. The man who gave Middle Country the lead with the puck now. His pass got deflected out of the zone. Nearly a takeaway. It is from Mineta. Mineta to the outside. Drops it. Feely in the circle. Shoots and he scores! What a hockey game this has been. And Sachem answers back again to tie it at 3 with 4:35 to go. It's Feely. Mineta with a strong takeaway. Eyes up. Feeds it to Feely in the circle. And similar to Mineta's goal there, he just roofs it high over the blocker side. And we're tied late in the game. Can Johnson answer possibly again? And Donahue keeps the puck away from him again. For Sean Feely, that's his 5th goal of the season. And his 7th point. Or rather 6th point, excuse me, as Groshans starts back up ice, just onside. Groshan shoots and hit the post. Might have even been the crossbar there. He was able to beat Bourgogne, but not the iron. This will likely be an icing. No, it won't as the puck slows up. Middle Country back the other way. Johnson over the line. Has a little bit of room here to the outside. Throws it right through the slot. Wellman to the point. Held in. Mineta was reaching for it. Couldn't get it out. Still held in. DeCaro trying to work his way to the slot. Goes down, back to his feet, and Donahue has had some strong defensive plays here in the final minutes. Mineta on it. Weaves around one, could be a rush here. On-man rush, 3-on-2. Mineta down the slot. Drag shoots, miss wide. Jack Bryan. Tied up there by 2 Cougars. Picked up by Mineta in the circle. Has room, shoots, and the save by LaSala. Looks like it got him in the mask. Big time save from Jack LaSala. Now Middle Country trying to go back the other way. 3 minutes to go. Orban, who got the scoring started tonight. Throws it down. McCarthy pokes it behind the net. Looking for Reiling. Beaten to the puck by Kreusch. Now Mast feeds it ahead. Good read there by Colmar. 1-on-1 over the line. Drag shoots, miss wide. Big bounce back to him at the side of the net. Takes it behind. And Apatisano stripped him of the puck. Apatisano just able to get it out to neutral ice. Derek Johnson with 2.5 to go. Works around Apatisano to the outside. Johnson around the goal, swings it towards the front. Pops out to the high slot. That shot deflected down by Morninger, and the save made with the right pad of Bourgogne. James Bourgogne has maybe not been quite as busy as LaSala, but as of late he certainly has been. And he's made some big saves as well. Cleared out here. And taken away, Gandolfo starts ahead. Over the line, looking for some help. To the circle, drops it to the slot. Back to the point, that one on the wrong side of Carly. Will try to swing it in. Big time hit there to thwart the on-man rush attempt, but Orban with a nice move. Orban in long, shoots and scores! Orban's second gives Middle Country the lead with just 95 seconds to play. Look at this move. Orban, oh, the toe drag, and that turns it into a breakaway. Goes glove side here to give Middle Country the 1-goal lead with 1:35 to go, and the timeout called by Sachem. What a hockey game this has been thus far. Both teams fresh out of the holiday break, looking to get their 2025 started off right. And Edward Orban picking up his second goal. He scored the first one. Now could possibly have the last one. Going to be a long minute 35 for the Center East team to try to win the game here. But Sachem's going to need their biggest push of the night, as they had their best play probably, I'd say, in the first period, but only came away with a 1-1 tie after trailing. And for Orban, that is his 5th goal on the season. I believe that was Derek Johnson who was trying to start ahead with it, and he was taking out the play. A smart play, a good hit delivered on him on the boards, but Orban was able to pick it up. A nice toe drag. And the finish. And now Middle Country trying to hold on here for their 4th win of the season, looking to go 1 game under 500. Still would be 2 if you count the overtime loss, but the center ice face-off won by Johnson. Back for LaSalle. Middle Country will start with the puck, trying to eat some time here. 90 seconds to go. Thrown ahead for Orban. The hero as of right now. Mitchell took it ahead for Apadesano. Here comes Sachem. Keep an eye on the goalie Burgoyne. He's off. Extra attacker coming on. 6-on-5 here for Sachem. Apadesano down low. O'Connor fresh off the bench as the extra attacker. Back to the point. Mineta weaves through 2 defenders. Back down. From the circle. Shot blocked. O'Connor towards the net. There was a whistle right as that shot was coming. It won the count at 57.7 to go. And I believe the call was a hand pass there. So the faceoff comes outside the zone. Burgoyne stays on the bench. Faceoff won forward by Bryan. Puts the pressure on. It hops the stick of Apadesano. Works it deeper, but Colmar able to flip it out. 45 to go. Mineta in his own end. Turning on Johnson. Now Moringer applies the forecheck. Back into the head. Mitchell lost the handle. Orban right back out. O'Connor ahead for Mitchell. Tries to backhand it in. Hit the skate of Moringer. Right at the line. Mineta takes it. Starts ahead. Mineta taking off the puck as he was almost able to work to the circle with it. Fired around the boards. And O'Connor able to just keep it in there. And now held in by Gandolfo towards the slot. Knocked down. O'Connor lost the handle. 15 to go. Orban has it. Has an empty net to look at, but couldn't settle the puck down. And one last rush here. But it's picked off by DeCaro. That looks like it should do it for Middle Country as a hold on for the 1-goal victory over Sachem tonight. A 4-3 win. Edward Orban is second of the game with a minute 35 to go. The game winner. He gets the first goal. He gets the last goal. And that will improve Middle Country to 4-5-1 on the season. Points 8 and 9. And they're off to a great start here in the year 2025, knocking off Sachem, who will drop to 6-3-1 on the season. A great goaltending game as well. James Burgoyne not quite as busy, although towards the end he started to become more and more busy as the game went on. And was beaten a few times there late to give Middle Country the victory. And Jack LaSalle was outstanding really throughout the whole hockey game. Sachem controlled the first, only able to get one behind him. Middle Country was able to take back some momentum from there. Still some big stops, though, down the stretch to keep his team right in the hockey game. And Middle Country comes away with the victory for the 3-2 night. We'll be back momentarily for a JV matchup coming up between Connetquot Sayville and St. Anthony's Black. That'll come up in just a matter of moments here from now, but that'll do it for the first game tonight. For everyone here at LISN, thank you for tuning in. The final score, Middle Country 4, Sachem 3. Thank you for tuning in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on the LI Sports Network. I've been Brady Campbell. Thank you so much.